Nice camera. I have one just like it. Looks like I need to step my game up to maintain my job. Just kidding with you, Corey. Good job, by the way. Number 3, Lingle-Ft Laramie at number 2, Lusk, in a matchup of two unbeaten teams. First quarter, Lusk wearing the red. We almost bought the fake. Zach Venable will air it out, and he finds Adam Kraft 15 yards away. They are not that well known for their passing game, but it worked this time, and it's 7-0. Lingle-Ft Laramie would answer back. When the single-wing offense works, it works really good. Matt Bebo got 2 big blocks on the line, and he will spring loose for a 36-yard touchdown run. That took all of 1 minute. PAT missed, though, so the score is 7-6. Now here is what the Tigers did well in this game, running. Brady Thurston, this guy kept his feet going, breaks 1 tackle, almost lost his balance, and still managed to score from 21 yards. That was just the start for this team. They are now ahead 14-6. This next play was just sick. The fake got just about everyone but the camera, but just in case, Logan Lamar got some great blocking on the far side, and he will go in untouched for 31 yards. The home team was setting the tone early, leading 21-6 after the first 12 minutes. Second quarter, here comes more. Lamar is busting through, and he has room to run. This was a 62-yard pickup down to the 1 when it was all said and done. Coming into this game, the Doggers' run defense was only giving up 104 yards per game, but in this contest, they gave up 550 plus. And part of that problem is that the injury bug has taken out a few important players. Next play, Lusk would pounce. Derek Vandenbosch, 1 yard, 6 points, plus the PAT, as that would move the score up to 28-6. The visitors had to stick with what was working. Chasten Hill is the leading rusher for his team, and he will get a good chunk of yardage on this play. 52 yards down to the 2. If only he had not been tripped up, he would have made it. But he did his part on this drive. Next play, Dylan Faulkner will call his own number and finish the job. That would give Lingle-Ft Laramie a chance, but they still trail 28-13. But when it came to stopping the run, the Doggers had no chance. Martin Fitzwater busts through, and he is heading 27 yards to the promised land. The Tigers would take control with a 35-13 advantage. The visitors kept trying, but passing is not one of their strong points either. This actually ended up being the first interception they have thrown all season. Colton Peterson will get picked off by Lamar, and that would ensure that the score stayed at 35-13 going into the locker room. Third quarter, here's an example of why the home team has the top overall defense in the state in all classes. They lead the state in forced turnovers and are second in tackles for losses. That play went about 5 yards backwards. Lingle-Ft Laramie's defense is not bad, they just had a bad game. But here's one of the bright moments. That pass was tipped, and it's into the hands of Bryce Hill. He got a good return, but the offense could not do anything and had to turn the ball back over on downs. Lusk would march, and they were starting to wear down the competition. Vandenbosch is going to fight his way in on a 5-yard run to add on more points. That would make the score 42-13. About 1 minute later, after a fumble, Vandenbosch again, 27 yards for eventual touchdown number 3. He's the coach's son. I think he's learned a few techniques. The Tigers have this game in the bag, up 48-13 going into the final 12 minutes. Fourth quarter, they would give the underclassmen a chance. Here's Brock Cole on a 30-yard run for his first score of the season. Lusk remains undefeated, and they have clinched the number 1 seed out of the East, winning this game in a rout, 56-13.